All right. Gonna start this now. In Jamaica, late afternoon, yesterday they gave out news that one of the young artists, you may not have heard of him, but in Jamaica they've heard of him. He's part of Popcorn's camp. His name is Quada. And how I heard about Quada the first time, I remember I heard about Quada from Marcus, who's Buju's son, the producer, right? Marcus, I got a song from Quada from Marcus, and I was like, yo, this tune is wicked. Like, who is this? And this is like almost, I want to say, 2 years ago maybe. And he was like, he's one of Popcorn's young artists in Bad. So from then on, I'm listening out, and this young man Quada is doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna let you know what happened to him, and it's not your typical story that you hear about, an artist getting locked up, for a serious charge. There's more to it. So I'm gonna play a song from Quada, a new song. It's called "Give Thanks," and then we're gonna tell you what happened to him. Now, due to Facebook musical publishers' bullshit, little freaking hemorrhoids that they have, right? This music that I'm about to play might get muted later on and all kinds of crap. I don't even know. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to play the song, and if it doesn't show up when you're listening back to this, then, it's Facebook. Pussy clap, blood clap publishers. You know what I'm saying? Yo, no one's paying for freaking music. When somebody like I, that means me, right? When someone's like me is trying to play a song, I'm pushing the freaking music. I'm helping the artist. So Facebook and these bumperclap publishing companies need to get their act together, sign whatever they got, bumperclap sign, and let us just push music. Since no one pays for music any blood clot way, since John Owen, you know what I'm saying? Because if people were paying for music, I would still have I blood clot record shop. Seeing? Anyway, run the track. This is Quada, produced by my brethren Jugglerz out of Germany. The name of the song is Give Thanks. Listen.
Yo, Jugglerz, the thing non-stop. Get a youth, we are aim for the top.
Hear this.
Walk on. I wake up this morning, then I say hello to the world.
Good morning, y'all.
Life is a lesson, so while it a teach, Quada than I go and learn.
This is Quada.
Youth not plan to go in a dirt like worm. We have to turn when our grudge of yearn. No for them never would a show concern till the table start turn. Jugglerz, them not
pull up. Remember those words. Enough of them not even gonna show concern till the tables start turn. Come again.
Yo, Jugglerz, the thing non-stop. Get a youth, we are aim for the top.
Good morning, yo.
Go on. I wake up this morning, then I say hello to the world.
Quada.
Life is a lesson, so while it a teach, Quada than I go and learn. Get a youth, not plan to go in a dirt like worm. We have to turn when our grudge of yearn. No for them never would a show concern till the table start turn. Jugglerz, them not like how we are living now. To them sit the crown and the beamer now. I think him me the house from the hill now. More thanks we have to give you now. Give thanks to life, thanks to life. Yeah, me wake up and me have to rejoice. Knowing that my family, my team alright. Papa Hennessy and short out on the ice. Give thanks to life, rejoice. Every champion get fight. Get a youth and do what we like. Yeah, give thanks to life. Yeah, still I give thanks and now left the 6 months, yeah. Learn to keep bad mind at a distance, yeah. Turn a big man with big bike and big van, yeah. Boom. One time them lifetime me used to wish fun, yeah. It's a joy when your mother proud. When you stack your money tall by yourself and not follow crowd. Be careful of who gather around. Make money, flip money, man, be a straight to another town. Them not like how we are living now.
Yeah.
To them sit the crown and the beamer now.
Yeah.
I think him me the house from the hill now.
Yeah.
Thanks we have to give you now. Give thanks to life, thanks to life.
Give thanks for life. That's Quada, who's in the news today, well, from yesterday. All over Jamaica and Caribbean music news. But I wanted to play that song from him because it's such a new song. Because before I talk about what happened to Quada, right? Now, you see, when you have music like that by upcoming artists, and you don't play music like that, or when you play it, you only play like the first 18.3 seconds, and then all over those 18.3 seconds, you're going, yo, it ain't freaking the Space Invaders. We're not in the fucking arcade. And stop talking all of the bomber clap music. You know what I'm saying? That's if they play the song. In Boston, you don't hear music like that. All you hear is whine, 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 jump, 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 rum, 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 whatever. Anyway, so, Quada in the news. What's he in the news for? A good tune? I wish. So, here is the statement released yesterday by the Jamaican Constabulary Force, meaning the police. Recording artist arrested and charged for murder in the parish of St. Andrew, Jamaica. Detectives at the Constant Spring Police Station in St. Andrew have arrested and charged 23-year-old Shanguel Clark, otherwise known as Quada, recording artist of Buff Bay, Portland, with murder and arson. Interesting, not just murder, arson, fire. Clark was charged for the murder of a 30-year-old man by the name of Miguel Williams in Sterling Castle Heights in the same St. Andrew Parish on April 17th in 2019. So he's getting arrested just around January 17th for an April murder. So you're talking about May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. 9 months ago. Reports are that about 3:45 p.m. he was beaten. Mr. Williams, the person who's dead. At 3:45 p.m. in April, he was beaten, set ablaze, and his house was torched by Quada and others. Quada was charged following a question and answer session with detective. He joins fellow accused, who's a 30-year-old by the name of Andrew Breakcliffe, otherwise known as Grinch, of Sterling Castle Heights, who was also charged with murder and arson in December, meaning a month ago. So first they arrest Grinch, and then they called Quada in for questioning, which the statement doesn't say, but he was called in for questioning. And, news was going around. So what Quada does is he gets, obviously, his lawyer. Now, before I go any further, you see a picture of Quada with popcorn. And I told you, Marcos, Buju's son, when I heard of him, he said he's part of Popcorn's crew, which is the unruly gang, they call it, unruly entertainment. That's why he's wearing the T-shirt and everything. Popcorn, in case you don't know, got signed by Drake, D. Drake, right? And he actually released an album in December. His new album is on Drake's label. You know what I'm saying? Which, again, you don't hear much about that on Boston radio. Boston radio sucks. Saying, Talio, why I say, brother? Celeste, the original singer, why I say, Rico. So Quada's signed to Popcorn. So it's not like he can't get a good lawyer. It's not like he's going to go in and say, I need a lawyer and can't afford it. No, man. So they go in with the lawyer, and he turns himself in for questioning. He's questioned, and he's arrested. All right. So why is Quada, because we already know Vybz Kartel's in jail, Sean Storm's in jail for murder, Ninja Man is in jail for murder. You know what I'm saying? So everyone's talking. As soon as you hear stuff like this, whole bunch of social media being the brutal set of bomberclat thing that it is. A whole bunch of people come out making judgments. A whole bunch of people come out making jokes of a situation that they don't understand. You know, someone is dead, they have a family. Someone's arrested, they have a family. And let's wait and see what the truth is, which takes months before everybody starts to either be corny or starts to jump to conclusions when they don't know fucking nothing. So anyway, there are more than one or two places that are reporting. Now, before I read this, I don't know the truth behind this, but when you hear that someone has turned themselves in, seeing someone saying, why can't artists just leave the criminal life alone, Rico? And that's the thing. That's what everyone is asking, like, what's wrong with these Jamaican artists? And, you know, of course your nationality gets attached to you, especially if you're Jamaican. You know what I'm saying? So here's the thing. When you investigate more, if you just wait like 24 hours or a month, which some people cannot even wait like 1 minute, everybody's rushes to judgment, or even if it's not judgment, asking questions. See? Believe me, people, I'm older than some of y'all, right? Just be patient in life sometimes. Trust me, shit unravels itself in ways that you never fucking thought. If you just stay patient for a minute, especially even when people do you bad, just stay patient and calm against their ass before you do anything. All right, so anyway. So here's the thing that's revealed. Miguel Williams, who was attacked and beaten in April, right? This is the victim. Was apparently somebody who was mentally challenged. Okay? A lot of people that knew the man say he was mentally challenged. Now, his body was found in a section of the community in St. Andrew that people call Blue Hole, right? And he was killed and set on fire. And his house was set on fire. And this was apparently a mob killing. It was Quada and the other guy that got arrested and some other people apparently. So why did a whole bunch of people kill someone, set him on fire, and then go turn around and set his house on fire? And he was identified, meaning Quada, why he was called into police, and the other guy who was arrested, Grinch, in December, which is only last month, for an April thing, is because somebody told the police who they were. All right. So, and Quada goes in with his lawyer. So, the community and the talk in that community is, and when he hear this, then he's gonna be like, okay, that's why he went in with his lawyer, didn't try to like avoid any arrest or anything, you know, or you know, wait for them to come get him. No. It is believed that the man who's dead and was burned, Miguel Williams, had mental challenges. And he was being accused in the community, known in the community, that the man who's dead now and was burned was responsible for a young girl who's around 10 years old went missing in the community. 8 years old. The picture of her is on the internet. I'm not going to put a picture of her on what I'm doing because that's not what you do. But the little girl is dead, right, in Sterling Castle Heights, Jamaica. And the community figured out that this man, Miguel Williams, did it. And then the mob did some community justice, I guess. And that mob apparently included Quada and Grinch. So they found the guy, they beat him up, they burned him, and then they would turn around and burn his house. You know? And we've seen, I don't know if you've seen, but years ago I saw disturbing video of, in a street, People said it was in Africa. You don't know. But people are beating the hell out of this dude. And then they don't stop there. I mean, he's on the ground. Everyone's coming, taking turns, punching him, kicking him. You're like, damn. You know? And then, I don't remember if they put a tire over him or something. And he's right there in the middle of the street. Traffic is driving by, you know what I'm saying? But there's people there, daytime. Traffic is driving by, and this guy is just like, you know, just like so weak, he can't even move. Like, he's just laying on the ground, bleeding from head everywhere. And then they set him on fire. I was like, what? You gotta be kidding me. Like, what the? And then, you know, read the comments, and people are saying, yeah, this is such and such. I'm not going to name it. And this guy was a child molester. You know? So, I don't know if I'm still coming through. If you can still hear my voice, can you please type something, because this thing is saying my voice is not coming through. So if you can still hear my voice, somebody please type something, because all of a sudden I got a notification from Bombaclat Facebook telling me my stream. Because I wonder if that song I played stopped my stream. So I'm going to wait a few seconds till somebody who's listening to my voice types underneath, yeah, we can hear you, nah, you're good. Or if nobody types nothing, then I got to end this, because I want to talk to myself, man. Come on now. I don't like hearing myself talk. Anyway, so I just set the story of the person on fire. So if somebody can hear my voice, all right, Mark, Mr. Castello, I said, rude boy. Yo, Mark, I got to talk to you, man. So later on, I'm going to message you. I need to speak with you about something. See, and by the way, people, Mark just reminded me to remind you, and I don't have the graphic up. I'm ashamed to say it. But, you know what I'm saying? You know what? Can I do it? Can I do it while I'm talking? If I can do this while I'm talking, I'm going to buy myself some soda, because my New Year resolution has been not to drink any more soda. But if I can do this, I mean, my New Year resolution since 2017, I've only had like 3 Pepsis and 1 Sprite. You see me, man, a bad man. So I'm keeping to it. But if I can make this work, I'm going to treat myself and buy myself a Pepsi. Actually, then again, I don't want no Pepsi. Because after you drink water for a while, you don't want nothing else. Yeah, watch this. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Guess who's coming to town on Monday, January 27th? It's not that many days away. It's 11 days away, isn't it? Monday, January 27th, this man sings so many songs you all love. And when I say love, I mean love. No. And you're going to be on stage for over an hour. You're going to be like, pull up, whoa, pull up, wheel, pull up. Oh, my God, what a show. You know what I'm saying? Because nowadays people are paying $45, $50 at the door to see somebody who's only singing for 16 minutes. Off key. This man is going to sing with a band, with 2 other acts. It's a 3-hour show that ends at 10 p.m. It begins at 7 p.m. It's in Somerville. He's coming with a band. He hasn't been to Boston. He hasn't been in Boston for at least 20 years that I know of, because he came into my shop, you know, when he was just visiting, and we, you know. But he hasn't been in Boston on a stage in over 25, 30 years. And he's coming back to Boston. And he's got so many classics that when you hear about this man, if you know anything about dancehall music, you're going to want to see this man. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Hit it! Pew! Yo! Greetings I bring from Jah to all ragamuffin. Half pint. Level the vibes, we are level the vibes. Oh, girl, I'm not no substitute lover. Oh, no. Yo, win some. Yo, Poochiloo. You know me love you for true. We are one big family. Yo, half pint, yo. It's coming to Boston. It's coming to Somerville, to be exact. At a place called Thunder Road, 379 Somerville Ave. Tickets are on Eventbrite. You just type in half pint or Thunder Road. Instead of Thunder and Lightning, Thunder Road. $18 to see half pint. It starts at 7. It finishes at 10. See? So you get there at 11. Fucking bumbleclad. It's start at 7, finishes at 10. Seen? Bumbleclad. Half pint, yo. Half pint. Mad thing. Half pint. Brought to you by Reggae Takeover, my brethren, Dan. Seen? Have a safe trip to Jamaica, my brother. Seen? All right, so half pint. Back to Quada. So this is what happened. Quada turns himself in, and with a lawyer, he's questioned, he's arrested. It's a process. But Twitter jumped into a lot of conclusions, and a lot of people saying, if that's what happened, you know what I'm saying? Then hey, you know. They quoting. There's a song by Quada is being quoted, and I'm gonna play the song for you later on. But the song says, "Hear me, no judger, are your son again, Quada? The youth, we know I'm murder and hustle for the dollar. Me I beg you guide me when me left me house. Make me lyrics them change life when them left me mouth." If you listen to Quada's music, you understand that. You know what I'm saying? He's a ghetto youth, you see me? He's a ghetto youth. And he can tell that, you know what I'm saying? Just like other artists. He's trying to get himself and his people and his family out of the situation that they're in, you know, in their community. Meaning the poverty that he has to go through. So I found a little piece of Quada was talking on a live a while ago. See? I want to play it for you all. I got to turn up the volume so you can hear what he's got to say. This is just somebody put this up. Take it to God in prayer, they said on Twitter. But this is Quada talking a while back on his Instagram live. See? Check it.
If I never feel music, my mad no blood. Enough get a youth, live on sidewalk. Accidentally them future right off. Me no laugh with the upper class. Nor get bad mind when them a floss. Them say life come with pain. Sunshine come after rain. Rather than wild forever me can't tame. Can't draw me out so me stay in my lane. You no feel no life. That's why I'm firm and nah stop fight. Me no want God jail, do not make me take your life. I'm no fool it out of the stop light. Don't see how mankind meds are ready. Vanity make everything temporary. If you follow them, adjust yourself, I bury them would have want see you talk. If I never feel music, my mad no blood.
Bumbleclad, you hear that there? You hear that there? All right. Quada, man. I wish him all the best because the situation right now, you know what I mean? I don't know, man. It's not the best. But when you check it out, you know what? We'll play that one again because some people just never was paying attention. Why listen to what he's saying, you know? Turn up the volume again, Radigan. Make them hear what he's saying, you know. Listen what he's saying, you know. This is a song that I think's coming out soon or something. But take a listen to what he's saying. Let's put it up. Let's just watch him while he's saying it. Quada.
If I never feel music, my mad no blood. Enough get a youth, live on sidewalk. Accidentally them future right off.
Enough get a youth, live on sidewalk. Accidentally their future gets written off.
Me no laugh with the upper class. Nor get bad mind when them a floss.
Me no laugh with the upper class. But I don't get bad mind when them a floss. You hear that, Elizabeth Warren?
Them say life come with pain. Sunshine come after rain. Rather than wild forever me can't tame. Can't draw me out so me stay in my lane. You no feel no life. That's why I'm firm and nah stop fight. Me no want God jail, do not make me take your life. I'm no fool it out of the stop light. Don't see how mankind meds are ready. Vanity make everything temporary.
He don't see how mankind meds already. How they blood clot go on do them things. Vanity makes everything temporary. Blood clot, pull up.
If you follow them, adjust yourself, I bury them.
If you follow them, it's just yourself you're burying.
I want to see you talk if I never.
Boom. Yo, You see, some of the artists you have in Jamaica, some of these young artists that a lot of people like to put down, especially the dancehall people. You know what I'm saying? It happens with hip hop too. It happens with everything. I made a note about this yesterday. How some of the older people, right? You know, some of the older people, they want to act like these young artists and the people who are making new music, everything sucks. You know? I disagree, because this generation of artists are making music based on their experiences, what they witness in society, what they see happening to their friends, happening on their, I don't even want to say TV screens, because they don't look at TV no more. They're looking at the screen on their device more than anything else. You know, on their phone, they're looking at the screen on their touchpad or the laptop way more than they're looking at the screen on the fucking TV like we did. So when there's a video of a song that's big, whether it's Big Papa, Thriller, it doesn't matter. Big up Biggie Smalls, he's in the Hall of Fame now with Whitney Houston. Big up. But you know what I mean? So they're growing up with a whole different thing. They're watching a whole different thing. Quada's 22 years old. I don't know about some of y'all. I know some of y'all got kids that are close to that age or approaching that age. I got 19 and a half year old upstairs. You know what I'm saying? He was born in 2000. When he say NFL to him, that equals Tom Brady. You know what I'm saying? Like, so there's people right now who are about to start going in the clubs in 2020, turning 21 years old, 22 years old. You understand? You realize if you're 21 now, if you turn 21 this year, that means you were born in 1999. Zin? 1999. You were born. That's after the Bookshelf rhythm. That's after the Showtime rhythm. That's after the Joyride rhythm. You know what I'm saying? Like, pretty soon, there's going to be a whole generation of people that don't even like 90s music, because that's like ancient shit to them. You know what I mean? Yo, some of us older people need to just let young people be young. You know what I'm saying? Make the music that they want. We don't have to like it, but you can't put it down either. You know what I'm saying? Just go and support shit that have artists with that you like, have plays music that you like, etc., etc. Anyway, that's the story of Quada, and I hope everything works out for if that's really what happened in the community. You know what I'm saying? Because the victim who's dead, I'm sure if they had a family or not, that family is also suffering. But if that's what happened in the community, and that little girl was assaulted or killed because of the guy who's dead now, who's burned alive or burned after getting beaten, and his house burned, and Quada was part of it with a whole bunch of others. That's the community doing the police's job, as somebody said on Twitter regarding Jamaica. Because they said, we already know the police wasn't going to do anything, because the investigation, rare. You know what I'm saying? And the man is dead. So if he really did do it, you know what I mean? But at the same time, society, and there's a system, like, you know what I'm saying? There's a system. You got to let the justice system, Law and Order, like the movie, like the series, do its thing. The 8-year-old girl's family, if that's what happened after her body was found in that district, and the community put two and two together, and the community did what they do, then, and if Quada was part of that, if there's any truth to that, let me tell you something. That man's going to be a hero in that community. You know what I'm saying? And you just heard the man, you know, without anyone paying him or, you know what I'm saying, any incentive. You heard the kind of mentality that he has, the kind of lyrics that he's writing. So sometimes you have to wonder. Like, these guys, when someone writes a song like that, they're not fucking pretending. That's who they are. The song I just played for you. And the song I played at the beginning. You know what I'm saying? These are ghetto youth, man. They have ambition and they want to get out of there. Not personally, they want to get their family out of there. And some of them, if they even get out of there, they never forget their community. They go back and help. They don't publicize it much, these Jamaican artists and other artists from other parts. So before people rush to judgment, because I put up the post yesterday, But when you report the news, just report the news. You know what I'm saying? I wish the media here and everywhere, you know, because you have a lot of websites that like to create headlines that make you click on it. Every click on a website page can make them a couple of pennies, but it adds up, you see me? So, but this time, through some of these websites and the quotes from people in the community and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And when you have a bunch of people saying it from the community, not just one or two, you know what I mean? So it's a process. Let's trust the process in Jamaica. And if he's not guilty, and if that's the situation in Jamaica, if I know anything, which I don't, about how it works, if that was a situation and the guy who's dead really did assault and kill a little girl, you know what I'm saying? Especially since that's going on so much over there. This whole child abuse and child rape and molestation and stuff. The community and the public and everything. This guy is gonna just walk for free, and he's gonna be like even more popular than he was because of this whole incident. And you know his name is out there and everything. All right, 39 degrees in Boston. It's gonna get as warm as 45, which is not that much warmer. They had 74 over there, but last Wednesday was it? It was 22. By the weekend we're hitting 74. So 45 today, and it's going to get as cold as 18. You know what I'm saying? So the rest of the days, they were quick.